I want you to practice because you don't have a certificate. That's the whole thing. You know, and it is important to go through there, to start from a deacon until you become a pope. It is important. It's part of the career progression.
But that's not how medicine works.
It is how it works.
That's not how medicine works.
Yes. You start from academic.
Yes.
You go to the internship.
Yes.
You get a certificate. You're licensed.
Yes.
Once you are licensed, now you go and practice.
Yes.
Let me ask you, Ken.
But there's a temporary license for interns to practice.
No.
There's a license. Interns are licensed. Medical interns are licensed.
No, there's no. You can't. You are a student, my friend. You are a student. Like any other. There is nothing like practicing student. We have got what we are calling the medical registrars, yeah, who are a different category altogether. This is a guy who just finished his CAT, continuous assessment test. There's no difference.
No, there's a huge difference.
There's no difference, my friend. You've just been brainwashed. You've just been brainwashed to believe that there's a difference. This guy was doing his last CAT with a guy from engineering who have done 5 years as well. This guy has just done 6 years. And by the way, for this 70,000, what am I saying? Am I saying is in forever? I'm just saying for the 1 year, before you get your certificate, so you can go and work in Kenyatta, in KU, in Kirinyaga, in Nandi, in this other place. For this 1 year, I'll pay you 70,000. So you are privileged. You are being paid 3 times. And by the way, if you are lucky to go to Kenyatta after that, do you know what is your starting salary?
300,000?
300,000, man.
So you're telling them you'd get them the 300,000, but you can't get them the 206.
Yeah, because
you're lying to us.
Excuse me. Because that, well, you know that 300,000 now.
Yes.
It is already budgeted for. Okay, it is budgeted for. We know how many doctors we need. We have budgeted for it. We have got budget for doctors. We don't have budget for students.
But you knew how many interns are being
no, we don't.
out of
That's
the
another
system.
problem. That's a problem.
Why didn't you budget for them?
That's a problem. That's another problem.
Yes.
Admittedly, that's another problem. The answer is no, we don't. Because
you don't know how many?
No, this internship thing. Do you know when we put this policy in place?
What you're trying to review right now?
Yeah. Do you know when this internship?
Which is also suspect.
Internship. Do you know
which is also suspect.
1976. 1976.
That's the interns policy.
Imagine. Do you know how many doctors were there that time? Yani, you want us to behave now? Today, I'm even fighting C+ doctors and all that. You are telling me now to have the same policy despite my physical situation, despite the advancement of other cadres and all that I continue. First of all, mimi siku kuambia ukafanya medicine. Ndio kuja sasa uniambia sasa nimefanya medicine sasa nipatie internship. I have got other people. I'm not giving them internship. What do you want me to do to those other people? Are they children of blessed God? Or are they not educated by the same parents like this other one? So 1976, now I have got private universities, public universities. It's a discussion, you know.
There are barely 4 universities in the country.
Imagine, it was only one. It was only one for medicine.
Yeah, for 1 year.
Yeah, this one here.
Yes.
You go to Chiromo, you come to Kenyatta. You know, it was such a rare, you know, thing. Now with all the supply coming from all over, you know,
I agree with you. I agree with you. The need to review. If it's 1976, that's new information to me. I have also to admit, I'm learning. I agree with you until the point that you were calling for a review in the middle of the strike. That's my contention.
No, it's not in the middle of the strike. Why was the strike there in the first place? Because when we tried to review, they wouldn't agree to this kind of an argument. And now me, I'm just saying, I'm broadening it. I don't mind this conversation. But this conversation, we have to bring other graduates in the table. Yeah? For equitability. Even people who did media, yes, I have to bring them. I have to bring everybody. Good for the goose, good for the gander. I want to bring all of the graduates on the table. I want to bring Kenyans on the table because the tax is not my money. It's not my mother's money.
Using our money.
I want to bring all of the Kenyans on the table. And that's why I'm broadening this discussion to include, you know, what I said, you know, last week.
Why now?
No, because somebody has to make the painful decision. And I'm not going, as a minister of the public service, I'm not going to lead this country in living a lie. I am only putting up a mirror in front of you Kenyans and telling you, look at the mirror, you have a pimple. I didn't create the pimple, so don't break the grass. I'm only a grass.
Yes. Have you run out of options to push the doctors back to the wards?
No, they are back to their private forever. How am I pushing
public?
them? No, how am I pushing them? How am I pushing them? Look here. I'm asking Kenyans. I am happy that so far you can't say we have a crisis. And by the way, you know,
42 days today.
on Wednesday night,
last week.
yeah, God rest his soul, I was chatting at 10:39 p.m. with General Gola. Yeah, the late General Gola.
A day before he lost
his life.
Just
a day before, and because we had met in the Wage Bill conference, and on the sidelines of the conference, I was discussing with General Gola, and he was saying, look, I am trained and I'm paid to protect tribes. So I am very sympathetic to you on this issue of doctors. And we were chatting at 10:30 because he asked me, can you get in touch with Dr. Nganga, my Director of Medical Services, because I will offer all the doctors I have on reserve from KDF, you know, to...
Dr. Nganga is the DM.